Hi friends! I think for most scam baiters, what we want most is to save people from being scammed. But some people are just determined to be scammed. For instance, there's a woman I'm going to call Jan who was supposedly engaged to a young Nigerian man named Mike. He goes by the name Mike. And I have a rule not to scam bait using my Facebook account with my real name, but when a friend made me aware of what was going on with this woman, it drove me nuts. She was updating me for weeks about what was going on, and Jan announced that if anyone had anything negative to say about Mike, she was going to block them. She would post about her sexy young boyfriend, and he would just reply with the very first sticker available on Facebook, which is some girl holding a heart, which I used later to mock him. And one of her supportive friends, or thought they were being supportive, posted a GIF of two characters hugging, and she said, "We're gonna be doing a lot more than that." And yeah, it's a really gag-inducing love story. Well, it's not really a love story. And in the end, I just had to throw my hands up in the air and determine that Jan is a cougar. She doesn't care what reality is. She likes the fantasy of supposedly being engaged to some young guy in Nigeria. Before I gave up, though, Mike made a public announcement of their relationship, and that gave me the ability to respond. And I asked my friend, please, can I say something? I just have to try. And I don't have the screenshot anymore of what I posted to everyone, but I actually blocked Jan so she wouldn't see the connection to my friend. And I also figured out around the time that Mike goes to bed, so he wouldn't be able to delete my comment right away. And I spent a long time blocking every single one of his friends so they couldn't give him a heads up that there was someone making trouble for him and his romance. I even had a couple friends get involved, including a friend I will call Penelope. It took a while before Jan realized there was something going on and that there was a person posting stuff that she couldn't see. And she didn't know how they were doing it because she's not friends with them. I'm not friends with Mike either. It's the fact that he made their love public. One of her enabling friends wrote, "I love your ring, congratulations." She says, "Thanks. A couple were leaving nasty comments, so they are gone now for good." Yeah, those people are called real friends. She says, "I took it down. I don't want to hear anything bad ever again about Mike from anyone." Enabling friend says, "Good idea. Thanks. You're welcome. XOXO. Fun fact, Mike is a member of a group called Rich Women Looking for Poor Men. Why would he be a member of a group like that? Another brave soul attempted to step in. "I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're being taken advantage of." Another one of Jan's enabling friends says, "Why can't you be happy for Jan? She is a grown woman and is very happy. So why can't you be happy for her? After all, it's nobody's business but hers." The real friend says, "I don't want her to get hurt, and I have seen too many of these gone seriously wrong. One of my best friends got hurt this way, gave him money with promises to pay back, and it never happened. She tried to get him to fly to the USA and even got him a visa. He flat out refused. Come to find out, her money was funding for a terrorist group. That is why I am skeptical," she says. In enters Mike. "Haters keep off. You and Penelope have bad luck, and I think you guys need to see a pastor for deliverance." I said, "Mike, stop scamming. Am not the cause of your misfortune." "Mike, you are lying to an old woman and pretending to love her, Alay." Alay is Lagos for street boy. Then I said, YBNL, which stands for Yahoo Boy No Laptop. That is the name of an album from a Nigerian musician who has encouraged youth to actually use their talents to be something instead of being a Yahoo boy who tries to scam people all day long. Mike says, "Sarah, you are a fool for saying that." "Mike, you are a liar. I've talked to countless Nigerian scammers. You're all the same. You only love yourselves. Sarah, don't you think it's greed that made that happen to you? Yeah, whenever you object to scammers, they assume that you've been scammed before. Like, they really do think we're all that stupid. Made what happen to me? I've never been scammed. What is your problem? I have had countless friend and message requests from scammers like you who ask me in vain for gift cards. They lie and say they're in the hospital, claim to be in the military, etc. You shame your own country. My problem is that you're leading on a woman who thinks she's marrying you in a year as you continue to hit on other women. How much money have you taken from Jan so far? In the midst of this, him claiming that he loves Jan, someone sent me a private message with a screenshot from guess who? It was Mike hitting on them. Here's the screenshot. Am a very busy man, am not a fool like you, so look elsewhere for your type to chat with. B. He called me the B word. Mike, busy scamming vulnerable women? How old is your grandma, Alay? How many of your Facebook friends are also scammers? How much money have you taken from Jan? Are you looking forward to leaving her destitute? How many women have you ruined already? Is Hush Puppy your hero? I bet you love Hush Puppy. So Hush Puppy was a big scammer in Nigeria who was arrested maybe last year. Why are you hitting on women while you're engaged? Why are you in a group called Rich Women Looking for Poor Men, liar? Mikey, where are you, gold digger? Maybe you and Hush Puppy can be cellmates. Has the FBI located you yet? Any minute now. How fast can you run? Mikey, do you want me to get you an iTunes card? eBay? Steam? What kind do you want, Poopsie? Mikey, we can talk more better on Google Hangout. I'm not on here very much. That's something that romance scammers say all the time. They find you in one place and then they claim they're not on there very much and try to get you to go to a different location where they can't be banned. Do you have WhatsApp? This heart emoji takes so much effort. You're like a poet. And then I share that sticker over and over. Is this how you won Jan's heart? It's the very first sticker. You would definitely do anything for her, wouldn't you? Then I posted a bunch more times. Mikey, what's your favorite pickup line, baby? Baby, 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 baby. Are you talking to more of your fiancés? How many do you have? That must get confusing. Here's a fun riddle. How many FBI agents does it take to arrest Mikey? 2. 1 to pin him down effortlessly, and 1 to pee himself laughing while he watches. That's when Penelope came in. He's gonna break your bank account and run. No offense, but why would he want to date someone so much older? He's using you. Wake up. And I couldn't see Jan's replies, but she was saying some nasty things to Penelope. And then Penelope said, 20 to 25 years isn't much older? What is your consideration of so much older? I'm just saying, if your headline picture is you when you were in high school, you're probably at least 60. Then Mike says to Penelope, why don't you mind yourself? How is it a problem to you? If you want a young and sexy man like me, go look some else. Am not available. Stay away from my love and I. Yeah, so I thought if I couldn't scare Jan away from Mike, maybe I could scare Mike away from Jan. More of her friends weighed in, and I said, she's being scammed by this man. Please see my FBI link above. Mike, find someone your own age and get an honest job. What if someone did this to your grandmother? Then Jan posted, a woman named Penelope left a comment where Mike posted our engagement, saying Mike will drain my bank account and that I am too old. Mike knows I hardly have any money, and I think she is jealous. Mike is not attractive at all. He's a scrawny little man. Our photos are gone too. She is not friends with either one of us, so how can she leave a message? Because your boyfriend's dumb. Someone says, check your settings. I have it set friends only. I am not sure about Mike. That's good. Sorry about this person. She sounds bitter. Yes, we are bitter people in love with your dumb Ridiculous boyfriend. Then Jan sent Penelope a private message calling her the B word, and then Penelope responded, "Okay, get scammed." She didn't insult her back, just trying to get through to the woman that this is not love. Meanwhile, another one of Jan's friends messaged me and said she too didn't want to say anything because she didn't want to be blocked, because she wanted to see how this ended. Then Mike sent me a Facebook request because he wanted to have a private conversation with me. I said, "What do you want?" "Why are you blackmailing me? You don't even know me." Blackmailing? You don't seem to know the definition of blackmail. Then what are you doing? I'm trying to save a woman from being taken advantage of. No, I truly love her. You are doing the right thing and wrong thing at the same time. I truly love Jan. She's my wife. That's another weird thing I've run into. They start to say wife instead of fiancé when they claim to be engaged to you. Look, I have a Nigerian guy right now telling me he loves me, and he's lying. If you love Jan, why are you messaging other women? Anything I'm doing, Jan know it. I told her all my secret. All men are not same. Just moments before this, mind you, he was messaging another woman. I've had many Nigerian scammers message me on Facebook and Instagram and claim to immediately be attracted to me and start talking about marriage in no time. If you're in love with Jan, why are you messaging other women? Those are scammers. And those scammers tell me other scammers are scammers just like you're doing. Because of Jan, I closed my first Facebook account. No, I'm not a scammer. Every scammer has told me they're not a scammer. I have never asked Jan for anything, and I will never ask her. Why did you close your first Facebook account? Because we had a problem. She thinks I'm chatting with other women. Which he is! And you're still doing it. She has my Facebook password. Ask her if you think I'm lying. I truly love Jan. I don't even know Jan. Because of my experience, I was made aware of the situation and felt the need to try to protect her since her friends won't. But plenty of her friends feel the same and fear being blocked by her. Countless women have had their hearts broken by scammers and have been financially ruined too. I'm very protective of senior citizens. They can't financially recover when they're on a fixed income. I know, but all Nigerian men are not same. I know not all Nigerian men are scammers, but it's never going to look legit when a young Nigerian man goes after an old American woman. You were in a group called Rich Women Looking for Poor Men. Come on. Some men just want the green card. They marry them, come to the US, and then dump them. No, I'm not. I'm a worker. I depend on someone's wealth. I have mine. No, I will never dump Jan. She's all I got. Why are you even trying to convince me? It doesn't matter. We did our best to try to help, and now Jan will have to live with the consequences. I'm not trying to convince you, but I'm saying my mind. It hurts me when someone is spoiling my name. It's not right. Okay, and it hurts me to see people taken advantage of. Doesn't matter if they're a stranger or not. I'm not a scammer. I love Jan, and Jan loves me. Every single scammer has told me they're not a scammer. And then they ask me for iTunes cards, Steam, eBay, Amazon, etc. Those are scammers. I have never asked Jan for anything. In fact, I have intentionally created profiles where I make myself look ugly and stupid, and they tell me how beautiful I am. It's ridiculous. I know. It is because they need your money. Just pray let God give you our right man. Even when I say I'm in the hospital and homeless, they still ask for my money. I'm actually married, Mike. I'm not looking for love. I'm looking to save innocent people. Okay. Then I played him a little recording of the current Nigerian scammer I was talking to at the time. This is the guy I'm currently talking to. I told him from the very beginning that he's a scammer, and he's still trying. I've told him to stop calling me baby, and he continues. He knows I'm much older and wants me to have his baby. Meanwhile, there's a baby or toddler in the background. And that's where our conversation cut off. Not too long after that, Mike seemed to disappear, and suddenly, Jan had a new boyfriend. Guess from where? Yes, another young man from Nigeria, and she was being very public about her love for him. I think his name was Owen. And she was getting on his profile and saying, "My sexy young man." So in the end, I just didn't feel bad for her anymore because, well, she's a cougar and it's kind of gross that she's only going after young men. I think deep down she knows it's not real and she just likes the fantasy of it all. And I've had people contact me over the last few years or so and say, "I have a friend who is being scammed by someone in Nigeria and they won't listen." It doesn't matter how many articles they show them. They think somehow this is different. It is extremely frustrating. In fact, a friend of mine, she does housekeeping for a woman who tells her all about her long-distance boyfriend in Nigeria, and she just won't listen to reason. Some people just have to learn the hard way. Speaking of cougars, I have a new emo jam I had made, which is an audio GIF, and and it's one of the moments that I hit on a scammer as an elderly woman. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching.
Oh, I love your voice. Do you like older women?